Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Star Flames, and we're back with another video. In this video guys, we're gonna talk about Kim Kardashian because now more than ever, the internet is saying Kim Kardashian actually made a very strong, good, sound decision as a mom as it relates to insisting that that collaboration that her daughter Northwest did with Diddy should be blocked. If you guys remember, it was just a few months ago that Kim and Kanye, they were in mediation over the collaboration with Diddy. In the mediation, Kim was adamant that she would not allow that collaboration to go on with Diddy because Diddy is not anyone that you want to put a woman or child's name with, or even a man for that matter, because we're now seeing what is coming out in that trial. And after Kim and Kanye's attorney met, they deliberated. In the mediation, the final decision was to not release the collaboration. However, something clicked and he decided that he's going to release it because he wants Diddy to be free. Diddy is his pal and he looks up to Diddy for his life choices, wife choices, and they have a friendship and a history that dates way back. Also, he's saying the industry has turned their backs on Diddy, and there's nothing wrong with hugging a woman inappropriately once she wears tight jeans to work. There's nothing wrong with watching your woman getting smashed by other men, as per his lyrics in a song. And during the trial, we've heard Cassie giving a recollection that that is what Diddy made her do, and it was graphic, it was horrific, and she said it was over 100 times, way too many to count. So based on all the information that is now being, brought to the forefront, Kim Kardashian definitely made a prudent and proactive measure. Now, as I've said, during the Diddy trial, there have been some forthcoming disturbing testimony and evidence detailing sex trafficking, racketeering, sexual abuse. So these are the things that, and this is the individual that no one would want their child's name to be attached to. Now, the narcissists and the abusers and the groomers who were like Ye and Diddy, they say, oh, but nothing is wrong with that. Diddy hasn't been convicted. Diddy never did anything wrong. So they find every angle to support crime and violence against women. And because Diddy and them, all of them are into the grooming of minors, they want to groom us to accept this dirty, nasty, sadistic, evil, dark, twisted behavior. So they tell us that we are the problem. Don't you see something is wrong with you? Diddy's fine. He's innocent. He's going to get out. You're going to see nothing is wrong. And when he came back and he tried to gaslight us further by saying the man makes the final decision, women were saying he's right. The man makes a final decision, like we're not all human beings, and a decision should be made on consciousness. Ye is not completely conscious because he's on a mental derailment. And he's even telling us that the nitrous oxide has caused permanent brain damage. But irrespective of that, people are saying that, yes, Kanye, go ahead, sweetie. Go ahead and sell your child for Diddy. Yes, look at those testimonies of all that he did to women. Go ahead and ensure that North is included in the lineup. These people are Peter-like to know, and we really have to look at these people when they leave a comment on the internet. And if you can find those people in reality and keep yourself and your family safe from those kids, you need to do so. Boosie is one such individual. Boosie has the psychology of a rapist. He says, oh, but nothing is wrong. Cassie came. She enjoyed it. That's the psychology of a rapist. So, with Kim Kardashian basically protecting North's image, trademark, reputation from being associated with Diddy, this time around, Kim was the adult that made the conscious call. And many of us were so disappointed to see Ye doing that because normally, under normal circumstances, Ye would be that conscious adult. But because of his, nitrous oxide addiction, previous past addiction, coupled with his existing mental health that he refuses to get help for, that there's some decline going on there in his consciousness. And as such, he's not able to make sound judgment, neither advice. Not only that, Kanye did something which was a violation of their parental co-parenting guideline. He leaked private messages showing the discussion that he had with Kim Kardashian, and that was a strike right there. Kim could have taken legal action, and many people wanted Kim to take legal actions against him. But I told you guys that Kim was not going to take legal actions against Ye, because the reality of the matter is Ye is unwell. She knows it. She knows the sign. She dealt with it quite a few years, and she knows that there's no win in taking someone who is of unsound mind to court, because if he can't remember that he saw his son on January 25th of 2025, but is on the internet telling people that he hasn't seen his son since the start of 2025, things are bad. So Kim did not get to where she is by being stupid. She got there by being very smart and tactful. So Kim knows that taking him to court was not going to do anything for her nor him. And she doesn't want to take his custody rights away, irrespective of everything that he has done. So Ye had North around Andrew Tate, had North collabing with Diddy. No protection for that little girl. Seems as though he wanted to pimp that little girl out slowly but surely, because when someone is on drug, that's what they do. They normally sell their child, and they normally go for the oldest child and slowly try to pimp them. I can't say Ye would never do that, because the things that I've been vouching and say Ye would never do, he's putting it on social media saying he did that. Yes, I did this. He's talking about some really graphic stuff that he would normally go against whenever he's well, he's conscious. So he's on a flip side of his consciousness. All the good things, healthy stuff that Ye used to talk about, go against, he's on the flip side of that. And people are bullying people for not being on the crazy side with him, It's like the Pied Piper leading people astray, leading them into that ditch. That's what I see going on here. So I have to say that kudos to Kim. Like, I can't believe I'm saying this, but given the gravity of the allegations that are being presented in this trial, it's only natural that any parent who is of sound mind would ensure that their child is not aligned with Diddy, and this is to ensure just the child's mental well-being, because in the future, this is going to do something to Northwest, because her father put it out there. She's going to have to answer to this in the future. People are going to want to know how she felt then and versus how she's feeling now. So that's a reputational risk, and it's really not good. What you did was so horrible. Even if he's able to come back from a lot of things, people will never trust him when it comes to children and women. Not after all the things that he has displayed on social media about kids and women. That man literally was out here declaring violence against women and children. And I know when I say that, people will not understand that he literally did that, because people believe that violence is like, I'm gonna shoot you, I'm gonna delete you. Those are not the only things that are violence. And we have to understand the gravity of a situation. When he does certain things, when he says some things that are hurtful, that are harmful, those are violent words. Because remember, life in itself can be so violent. Getting in an accident, it's a violent crash. Did someone do that to you? No, you were driving your car. Do you mean to get in a accident? Absolutely not. Your loved one dies out of the blue, and it leaves such a pain and stain on your heart. It feels like an attack. That in itself is life being violent. So violence is not someone just attacking you out of the blue. It's also your own actions, the words that you say, the things that you do, how you orchestrate and put things together. And what Ye has been saying about women and kids, they've been really violent, really brutal. So I don't think anyone is going to trust Ye ever again, especially when it comes to women and kids. And whenever he gets accused of doing anything, he has a trail of evidence to help convict him even if he's innocent. Because the manner in which he's saying, oh, I have to remind myself and tell myself, even if I want to, don't touch the staff inappropriately, even if their jeans are tight. So he's basically saying, oh, who told you to wear that? That's the mentality of a rapist, because if you're dressed a particular way, you're asking for it. And to know that this man have millions of followers and is putting those things out there, that is him having the mentality of a rapist. To know that that man took a innocent photograph of his baby girl, a photograph that was in a family circle, and led predators on to his daughter by saying, hey, please don't look at this photograph. Innocent. You guys think it is innocent, but I heard you not to look at the photograph innocent. Look at it as something salacious. That man is a horrible individual because of his inability to get help. When Ye is good, he's really good. Now he's not really good. He's a horrible individual at this point because of his mental health condition. Normally, Ye is on the flip side of this version. It's not okay. People should be lobbying and insisting that he gets the help, because how do you set predators on your own innocent baby girl? That's very violent and it's very dangerous. So kudos to Kim, based on everything that is coming out in Diddy's trial. Kudos to Kim, for protecting North. It's so unfortunate that we did not see this protection coming from Ye, who is normally the more conscious of the two. It's so sad. The timeline is one that we never thought we would see, but unfortunately, we're here. But anywho, guys, let me know what's your take. Thumbs up, share, subscribe. Peace.